I just wanted to give you an example of Michael Phelps. Like he practiced same techniques 365 days for 6 years, and after which he scored 8 Olympic gold medals, which is like next to impossible thing.
Hi guys, and today we have a very special guest, Dr. Malhar Shah, a dermatologist from NHL Municipal Medical College, Ahmedabad. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Shivam, for inviting me. It's a pleasure.
And today we will talk about time management for NEET PG and consistency for it. So let's begin. Firstly, how did you manage your preparation for NEET PG along with your college studies?
See, so preparation should start from third year. Ideally it should start from third year, but it should not be your main focus. I started my preparation from the internship, from the internship days. So when you are doing internship, it is very much difficult to manage time along with studies and internship. So you should manage your time like more sincerely than Prime Minister of any country or military people of any country does. You should manage it with that utmost sincerity. So after internship, I used to go home or go to library, and then I used to read up to 10 p.m. because I sleep at 10 p.m. and I wake up early in the morning. So I used to do that. And if you are having much of your hobbies or like extracurricular activities, then you should stop that for 1 year, because it is going to save your next 30 years of your career. It is difficult, but you should sincerely manage your time.
Okay. And what were your resources for this preparation?
See, so I didn't have much interest in classes, but all my friends enrolled in Delhi Academy of Medical Sciences, that is DAMS Institute. So I went to that classes. They provided us with lectures and notes and regular weekend classes, and they took online tests as well as a grant test every month. So the main source of my preparation was their notes as well as some guidebooks which are available in market.
Okay. And did you get any time during this preparation for co-curricular activities?
So I have many co-curricular activities, but I knew that if I did that, I am going to miss out on my studies. So I stopped that for 9 months to 1 year, the period during which I studied for NEET. So I completely stopped my activities during that time.
Okay. And how consistent were you with your preparation? And how important is this consistency factor?
See, so I was pretty consistent when I was studying for 1 year, and the most important thing is to be goal oriented. You should be goal oriented in everything. The most important thing is setting micro goals. Getting first rank in NEET PG is not important. Okay, so you should know that you should divide your time according to the number of revisions. Then in every revision you should divide your time according to number of subjects. Then in every subject you should divide your time with number of chapters or number of sections that are present in that subject. So it is important, you should divide it like that. Then you should stick to it. You should only decide what is to be done next, not at the outcome. Like MS Dhoni once said that I am much more interested in process rather than the end result. If I win or I lose, it is not important. It is important that what is the best is to be done in the next time. So it is important that you remain in the process. You should be consistent with the process, and you should not aim for rank or what will I get in my NEET PG rank, or how good I will perform. It should not be your goal. Okay. So I just wanted to give you an example of Michael Phelps. Like he practiced same techniques 365 days for 6 years, and after which he scored 8 Olympic gold medals, which is like next to impossible thing what he did. So the power of consistency is that he broke world records, which is not to be broken yet. It is never going to be broken further. So be it your birthday or anything, your daily chores should be done at daily speed at particular time in the day. Be it if you are ill or if it is your birthday or whatever is wrong. Okay, so you should be consistent in your preparation.
Okay, that's true. That's definitely true. And any last piece of advice which you would like to give to the aspirants who are aiming for this entrance exam of postgraduate courses?
See, so preparing for NEET is like marathon. So you should train your mind for long hours, like studying for long hours. rather than studying for if you study for 10 to 12 hours a day for 4 days and do nothing on the next 3 days, it is not important. You should study daily for 6 hours. That is much more important because it is a marathon, it is not a sprint, a 100-meter sprint. Okay. Second thing is the art of solving question is much more important. The most important thing is in any question, in a single important correct choice, there is one correct answer, but more importantly, there are 3 other wrong options which are given to you. So it is important that you rule out 3 options rather than finding first correct answer. Okay. The next thing is the figures which are given in the questions. They are just to help you and they are not to misguide you. So you should never consider figure as it is a hard question or like that. The other thing is dividing conceptual and factual questions. So I just wanted to talk that if it is a factual question, then you should first frame answer in your mind that I will like to give an example that what is the distance of Earth from Moon. So you know that it is 3,84,000 kilometers. Okay, so it is finally in your mind. But if I give you options 3,80,000 kilometers, 384, 388, and 392, then you will be confused. So if it is a factual question, you should frame answer in your mind first and then look at the options. Otherwise, you will be confused. If it is a conceptual question, then you should read the last line of the question first, then read the whole question, and then look at the answers, and then start ruling out the options. That is much more important rather than directly jumping to an answer. So it is like that. Plus, I would like to say that revision is the key in any exam, like be it NEET PG, be it IIT, be it anything. Okay, so revision is the key. And forming micro goals, like I said, like in next 4 hours, what I need to do. In next 1 day, what I need to do. So forming the micro goals rather than a major goal, it is important. Then I believe in Pareto principle, that is doing 20% of work will give you 80% of results. Okay, don't like jump that I will read everything, I will do everything. It is not possible practically. So you should only focus on 20 to 25% of important things, and it will give you 80% of the results, which is known as Pareto's principle, and I really believe it in. Then one of the techniques which I read was Pomodoro technique. Like I read for 50 minutes and then I took a break for 10 minutes. Again I read for 50 minutes, I took break for 10 minutes. I did this for 6 to 8 times. So overall I studied for 6 to 8 hours straight with full concentration rather than wasting my time. And you should read only for 6 to 8 hours a day. If you start reading for 12, 14 hours a day, it is like nothing will go in your mind. It is just that you are reading and you are satisfying your mind that you have read for 12 hours. But ideally you should read only for 6 to 8 hours. So on last day of exam, you should keep your mind, because presence of mind in the exam is most important thing. Not your intelligence, not your talent, not your hard work. Okay, the presence of mind is much more important. So you should be calm during exam. And on last day, you should revise only high-yield topics like TNM staging for tumors, or classifications, appearances, histopathology slides, microbiology parasites. So you should focus on that, and that is important. So these are my small piece of advice for NEET PG aspirants.
Yeah, I guess the aspirants hearing till now would take your advices with both hands, and it was a great session with you, Dr. Malhar. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Shivam. Thank you for inviting.